one time, my girlfriend has a business, for instance, and it got very slow, as many businesses did last year, in 2009. And one morning when I was on a conference call with Michael and 6 other people, now the fax had been silent for 10 days, and there's an order every single day, at least one order, sometimes 5. And I'm trying to remember the exact amount, but as I touched the fax, I was talking to Michael, and I went up to the fax and I went, come on. I touched it, and immediately, an order came through.
Wow.
And that's a fact.
That's miraculous.
And it was something like, I don't know, it's certainly a few $1,000.
Wow.
But it was precisely as I touched the fax. I mean, it was like, whoa, one of those jobs. And I shared it with the group, and they were all cheering.
Give me some, teach me.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly.
I've seen him change people in how they interact, in how they deal with me. Sometimes completely amazing, where Michael would just say, this is how it should be, and this is what should happen. And after a while, the people would just come and say, okay, just tell me what you want to do, because I just want to do what's right. And it's really blown my mind a couple of times. So
since I started working with Michael, my career went from here to there. My outlooks on things, my outlooks in life in general, and things went from here to there for the better. I mean, that's simple. That's the best thing I can tell you is, I was looking at things in a very small way. Oh, I can do this way and that way. Michael said to me, no, you can do it right here. You can see the big picture. Why think you can only do this? Well, you can do that as well. So if you feel that you want to achieve more in life, then do it. Michael helped me feel better about myself. I feel much better about myself. I have much more confidence. He's a great life coach.
Michael's just a guy who reaches in and pulls out the greatness inside you and sees your power and your passion and so forth. He gets that out of you. Even if you don't see it, he's going to find it through this questioning process and learning, and also his intuition. So it's really a treat to work with Michael, because you have no idea what's going to happen, but I guarantee that once he's done with you, you'll be at a place that you never thought you'd be, but you're going to like it a lot.
What really drew me to be interested in why would I need sort of help focusing was in real estate, in Las Vegas as everywhere else. We're mostly dealing with transactions that are short sales, and short sales are very difficult to close. They take a lot of time. And so we've had a very successful year on paper, but I can't get these deals closed. They're stuck with the banks. They're stuck in so many different ways that it's very frustrating to see that you have money, but you don't have money. And that was my focal point. I ended up getting contacted by Michael and saying that they were going to start the meeting and would I want to join. And for whatever I had in my mind for the price point, this price point was very acceptable to me for what I thought the outcome could be. And so I didn't go in with any preconceived notions as to what to expect or what I would get out of it, but I went full bore in. And the first conversation that we had, I don't know that it went, it seemed that Michael was frustrated with me because I wasn't getting it. And I wasn't either expressing myself or letting go. I was very, uptight or tense or whatever it was. So day one, after we finished the meeting, the more my day went through, even though I wasn't thinking about it, there were some pretty profound changes. And I almost didn't know whether to really credit the conversation with the results of what my day was. And then when I spoke to Michael the next day, I related it and I said, you know, I'm very happy with the results. And what had happened was I have 4 deals that were closing for the month. And 3 of those deals after the first call got the green light to close. The next day, the phone call was focusing on just different aspects of letting go, of being clear of what I wanted. And I do as I'm told, and I just focused on what I wanted. And the 4th deal that day got the green light to close. And that was the middle of the month. And I can just tell you, fast forwarding 2 weeks, all 4 deals closed. And I have goosebumps. Every day that I finished talking to Michael, either there was something immediate that clicked during our conversation or somewhere during the day. And I can't say it's magic. I can't say it's, was going to happen anyway. I don't think it was going to happen anyway. But I almost feel like Michael is more of a consultant who doesn't even necessarily know my business, but I'm very focused in having my systems in place. And as Michael talks to me, he gives me clarity on how my systems come together. And I really see that I'm almost too busy for myself, and my discussions with him give me that focus that I need. It's so laser sharp for me that the result is immediate.